Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey guys, coming in today. Come on in, guys. Me and you, Daisy Duke, Grace Paris, Dawn Emery. I think someone else was in here. Tina Girl. Let's see. I'm gonna call everybody out. Give everybody a shout out. Did I say me and you? Tina Davis, Daisy Duke. Hello. Good evening. Good evening, guys. I've been an emotional wreck. Choochie, I see Choochie. Leslie keeping it real. Come on in, come on in. I did have a live feed earlier and they shut it down, daggone it. And I was wanting to show you guys that because that made my day, like everyone's saying. But we've been all up. I'm telling you, I have had so much going on between moving a child to a college dorm to talking business and taxes and I don't know what all, guys. We've had it going on, that's for sure. But that's my life. That is my life. My life is so busy, but I enjoy doing my YouTubes and I enjoy having you guys here. I hope today is a great day for y'all. It's Friday. We made it to the end of the week. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord, right? Okay, me and you. So Dolly is live. Okay, that's cool. He went down there, didn't he? Me and you. He went to California, I do believe. JLR was live too. Okay, awesome. I got some things to show you too that's kind of confused me before I found out about them getting arrested last night. I think this was been a long time coming, but who knows? There was a lot of people that was also in the chat of one of the creators I was watching. I think it was last night, and they were saying that that's just the way that California, I guess, LA and stuff is that, and this is alleged that people, you know, get away with a lot there. I'm not sure because I don't live there. That's not my opinion. That was someone in a comment, so I'm not spreading misinformation. But we have to start with, let's see here, guys. I'm going to start with our disclaimer, which y'all, I've read it to you 100 times. I'm putting it up on the screen if you need to read. It's a Fair Use Act disclaimer so that we can use our material or others' material for purposes of commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, education, teaching, and scholarship. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm ready for this week to be over. Tonight is a football game, so praise the Lord on that. I'm getting better. Time to relax and watch my baby play in his football game tonight. Let's see here. Let's get started. I'm moving slow, y'all. My mind has been going 100 different directions, and the news is pouring in so fast that you can't even think straight. We're going to tell this story and everything on this channel. If you see on the bottom of my screen, suspects are proven guilty in a court of law, not by me. Everything is by speculation. We're not judging anyone. Speculation, opinions only. Also, guys, if you ever do want to tip me because I'm not monetized, you can do so by that little thing, Venmo. I never done that. Never asked for anything. It's not expected. I'm not a grifter, okay? But there is a Venmo up there if you want to. My Venmo's at Kiki True Crime. So let's get started, guys. With all this information, it's about to blow my mind. It's just everywhere. I've never seen a case have so much here recently. Well, I have, but here recent. Baby Emmanuel Haro, we're going to pronounce it that way. I've been pronouncing it incorrectly. Went missing 8 days ago. Let's talk about Jake. Jake has had babies with all kinds of ladies, evidently. He's been busy fella. Baby Emmanuel was reported taken from Big Five parking lot in Yucapa, California. The dad's vehicle had been seized. A 2-year-old little girl, which was Emmanuel's sister, had been taken from the home. I don't know if she was half sister or his full sister. He has in the past been charged with, and I've done a live on this, child cruelty in 2023. Also caused major issues with his 10-month-old daughter. Allegedly, she had fractured skull, healing broken ribs, a healing broken leg, and the baby is now surviving on 3% of her brain working. The other day I said 25%, but it's actual, from what I'm understanding, 3% of the brain working, and has a trach to breathe with. That makes me so mad. Rebecca and Jake also have had claims of the workers' comp from different jobs. I haven't got a layout of that. I wanted to do that too, but we're going to bypass that because we're going to continue with the new news with them. He had like 6 different jobs that he had that he claimed workers' comp on. There has now been an arrest made. There are Bearcat SWAT teams that was there that evidently used a truck to bust the gate open. They busted the door down, and we are where we are. But last night, folks, before the arrest, I want to go over this. I don't know a lot of YouTube creators. I don't know who's with this group and who's with that group and whatever. I don't know. But all I'm going to do is we're going to put up this banner. If you don't like the person, I'm sorry. I just found some information that was very insightful, and that's why I use these. We're going to give credit to @DutyRon on YouTube. Okay, let's pull that up. It takes me a little while. Everyone should work together. Agree, Grace. I don't want to be on a team. I just want to do my work and, get the information out there as much as we can. But I find this guy informative on certain situations. And it's things we've already heard a lot of, but he does. It's about the babies, not creators. Agree. I don't play the who's in, who's out, who's popular. I don't care. I'm me. So if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. And that's the way it goes. I love whoever.
And have lawyered up. At least the father has lawyered up. The father's got a horrible past. Ed, your thoughts quickly on this case out of California.
It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for Emmanuel. It doesn't look good. The police have reported, as you said, they had stopped cooperating. But the husband has his own lawyer and the wife has a separate lawyer. And I find that kind of odd as well. I've seen video footage from security cameras that suggest how Story has some explaining to do, because in several of the cameras that I saw on the internet, if they are to be trusted, there's no sign of this mysterious person who allegedly walked up to her and said hola and punched her out, knocked her out, and then took the baby.
Yeah, I mean, the story just doesn't jive, and it smells like our California City boys. Similar story. The parents conjured up a different story and told the local residents that the two boys just vanished out of thin air. This story stinks to high heavens. Let's go to the videotape and listen to News Nation, what they had to say here live with us tonight.
I'm going to move forward on this one.
Parents say he was kidnapped last Thursday,
There
and
we go.
tonight they say they're concerned about their own safety. So what happened to Emmanuel Harrow and where he is remains a mystery. His mother, Rebecca, says that around 7 p.m. exactly 1 week ago, she was changing his diaper outside her truck in the parking lot of a Big Five sporting goods store. She claims a man came up behind her, attacked her, and knocked her out. And when she came to, Emmanuel was gone. Investigators are largely focusing on Rebecca and her husband, Jake, the baby's father, after noting some inconsistencies in the mother's story. Jake also has relevant criminal history here. He was convicted of child cruelty in a case involving his 10-week-old baby in 2018. So far, police have not named any suspects, nor have they ruled out foul play. But members of the public following the story have their own suspicions.
Ed, I want to just stop it real quick for a second here, because we saw the black eye underneath the mother Rebecca's, I believe it was her right eye. She said she was knocked unconscious. You know, it takes a blow, an extreme blow to the head to knock someone unconscious. But also, who's representing the father, Jake, he represented both him in both of his criminal proceedings. The one where he almost beat to death his little daughter, and then in the gun charge in 2024. And now he's representing him here. He's acting as a representative. It's just amazing. What are your guys' thoughts in the chat of why and how would the Bureau of Child Welfare in the state of California would allow this monster to have more children? Just doesn't make sense.
No, like I said, he shouldn't even be on the streets. He should be in jail for what he did to this child. The child is permanently handicapped because of what he did to her. Okay. And you know, it should have been attempted murder. Okay. He should have been convicted of attempted murder, and he should be in.
Look at this comment by Heidi Zip. She knows. I believe she's a resident of California. She says because it's California. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. It's sick.
Now, to the black eye. Now, she gave a press conference. Did she? When exactly did she give her press conference? The day of the alleged assault?
No, the 15th.
Okay, guys, sorry, my screen's popping all over the place again. I just wanted to show you that, a little bit of that, and let's go to my pictures. So, we've seen what this monster done to this baby girl. Trigger warning. We saw what this monster done to this baby girl years ago. What was it? 2021, right? So we got 2021, 2023 allegations and everything. Okay. I was looking up last night, you know how we've been talking about there should be a registry also for these monsters. Guys, evidently there is some sort of registry. I did not know this. Started looking into it. So why is it a national database, for one? Why are these, I mean, is Ellie seeing this? Is Ellie seeing these databases? Or what's going on? What's going on in California now? That's my thoughts. The National Child Abuse and Neglect Data System is a voluntary data collection system that gathers information from all 50 states, the District of Columbia, and Puerto Rico about reports of child abuse and neglect. So you tell me why this monster was allowed around these children so long. What happens when he gets another person pregnant, guys? Allegedly, okay? What happens? Think about it. Do they just allow him to come to the hospital? Here you go. Oh, here's your other baby to take care of. Bull. Not taken care of, in my opinion. Here's another. While exact numbers vary, I want y'all to see this. This is about missing children, okay? While exact numbers vary, this is in the United States, folks. Year to year and how many cases are counted. The FBI's National Crime Information Center, NCIC, reported over 359,000 missing youth entries in just 2022 and over 349,000 in 2024. But the database, let's go back. There's another database. National Data Archive of Abuse and Neglect. So why are these monsters not flagged when they have these babies? Does it make any sense to you guys? Because it does not me. They should not. Yeah, this is so sad. Emmanuel never stood a chance. I don't understand. Okay, we're going to do something else. Let me see if I can go back. Let me see if I have the other pictures. No, I don't. But y'all have seen several pictures of Emmanuel. There's one, in my opinion, that looks like he's a perfectly normal child. Okay? Looks perfectly healthy to me. And then you have this. Whereas he may have had crossed eyes. Okay? Allegedly. But what caused his forehead to look different like that? Was it the fetal alcohol syndrome? I've heard that, okay, where she drank alcohol and it done that, allegedly. But did the parents do this to baby Emmanuel before he went missing? I'm just asking. Daisy Duke says, allegedly, they have been arrested for murder malice. Oh, I don't know what to say, guys. I'm going to pull this up on their arrest, and I'm going to read that also. I'm just hoping they find this baby. Evidently, from some of the lives that I'm seeing on TikTok, it is being said that the coroner is actually at the scene of the home. I'm not sure where. I do know that they did, in fact, take carpet fibers from the home. So is that why they're moving in on these people? Is that why? I'm going to read this. Let me see here to you guys. Los Angeles Times. Parents of missing baby Emmanuel Aro arrested on suspicion of murder. Let's go down. A law enforcement operation was underway Friday morning at the home of 7-month-old Emmanuel Aro, who has been missing for over a week. Jake and Rebecca Haro, the parents of Emmanuel Haro, were taken into custody, San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, August 22nd, 9:25 a.m. The parents of missing baby Emmanuel Haro was arrested Friday on suspicion of murder. more than after a week after the mother claimed the 7-month-old boy was abducted. San Bernardino County Sheriff's Office officials said they were arrested at their Cabazon home, and officials said they were still searching for the baby. This was as 9:25, which is 3 hours. California is 3 hours behind me. So we're Eastern Standard Time right here. Emmanuel was reported missing August 14th under suspicious circumstances after mother said she was attacked and knocked unconscious outside a Big Five store. Bull crap, in my opinion, in Yucatapa, if I can pronounce it right. Sheriff deputies arrived and searched the area but could not find Emmanuel. The boy was last seen wearing a black onesie, authorities said. Sheriff's office did not disclose whether his mother, Rebecca Haro, had suffered any visible injuries during the attack. During her interview with detectives, officials said she was confronted with inconsistencies from her initial statement and stopped speaking to investigators. Over the weekend, investigators, police dogs searched the family's home in Cabazon. The sheriff's department says it has served multiple search warrants at the home and is reviewing surveillance footage from areas of interest in the case. So they guarantee you got surveillance. Earlier this week, an attorney for the boy's father, Jake Haro, insisted the family is still cooperating, and Rebecca Haro only refused to take a polygraph when it was requested by law enforcement. How convenient. Authorities said she gave contradictory statements, but Vincent Hughes, who is representing Jake Haro in a separate criminal case, said she was overcome with emotion because of her missing son. Here's the police at their home, guys. Hang on, I gotta exit out of that. These ads. Jake and Rebecca Haro, the parents, were taken into custody on scene TV. The couple surrendered their phones to investigators and allowed detectives to search their Cabazon home, Hughes said. Investigators also took 2 iPads, including one that had been taken out of the box, and 3 Xbox game consoles. Who needs all that, man? You just need one for the home, right? Hang on just a second, guys. I'm going to tell my son bye. He's leaving us. Hang on. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry. He's walking out the door. So let me go back to where I was reading. An interview with KTLA TV last week, Rebecca Haro, who had a black eye, pleaded for the return of her son. She said that she had planned to go to the Big Five sporting goods store Thursday evening to buy a mouthguard for her older son. If you know anything, please come forward. The cop said, please come and bring my son back. I'm begging you. That's what Rebecca said. According to court records, Jake Haro was convicted in June 2023 of willful child cruelty for an incident involving another child in Hammett. He's due to appear in court on September 2nd for a violation of his probation. Excuse me, guys. And Hughes is defending him in that case. Jake Haro said he was giving the baby girl a bath in a kitchen sink and accidentally dropped her, but a doctor's report said the girl's injuries did not fit the narrative. Let me get a sip of coffee. That case is separate and has no connection to the Haro's missing child, Hughes said. Bull, Mr. Hughes. Bull crap. Jake has a criminal past, Hughes said. We're not running from that. No joke, really? But the facts of that case are a lot different than the facts of this case. And one crime, he just admitted that what he done to the little girl was criminal. Come on, guys. An accident at the kitchen sink. That's bull, in my opinion. And one crime doesn't mean that you committed every other crime known to man, especially to take your own child. Lord have mercy. They just want their son back. They want people to put in the same effort they're using to question them to go out and search for Emmanuel, Hughes told the Times. But parents, why aren't you searching for Emmanuel? Come on. You want everybody else to search? We see this bull crap in these parents all the time. Authorities confirmed Wednesday that Riverside County Protective Services removed the 2-year-old from the home of the same couple that reported the infant missing last week. Excuse me, guys. It is unclear what prompted officials to remove the 2-year-old, as spokespersons from Riverside County declined to comment, citing state confidentiality laws. Of course, everything's confidential when something like this is going on. Let's see. I think that's all we have on that. Let's see here. I'm going to take that off screen. But that's where we're at, guys. That's where we're at. Yes. And I have heard that, was it Jake or was it Rebecca that was out trying to purchase a hacksaw? Why do you need a flipping hacksaw, Jake and Rebecca? Is that what got police to come to you? Or was it the evidence that was in this trash can right here? Hang on, we're going to pull up the trash can. I am fired up and hateful and mad right now because was it this dumpster that they found something in? Or was it this dumpster, guys? Which one? There's like 50 on the road. Why? Why on God's green earth? Why? What's going on? I want to know. I'm going to be following up on this all day long, guys. I'm going to try to come on later on if I can get everybody in bed. But look here, guys. Look here. Looky here. Jake and Rebecca Harrow arrested. Look at that. I don't know if that's the truck or not, but one of those big daddies knocked down the gate. I think it's funny, in my opinion. And here's Mr. Jake. I wonder how he's going to like it in the clunker. This just makes me so mad. He should have been there how long ago now? He should have been down there. He should have been locked up a long time ago, back in 2021, when he hurt this baby, allegedly. And in my opinion. But guys, there are good creators out there, okay? And honestly, we need to work together. There are the drama channels or whatever, but there are good creators out there covering good news. And if you don't mind to sub up to me, please sub up to me. And I keep saying I'm going to get mods. I will definitely be picking mods soon. And I'm hoping to do that over the weekend before Monday, because I have been studying the phone call on the Hatfield McCoy with with Chris, because I want to go over that. There's so much to read into on the phone conversation that I've never heard. They may have posted it months ago, but I'm not sure. But guys, please hit that like button. I am, I think, 94 subs away from having 500. And that's when we're going to do our next giveaway. And that's going to be a good giveaway. Last giveaway was a $20 gift card. So sub up, like, share this video. People in prison don't like it when a child is hurt or unalive. They will get theirs in prison. I believe that, Daisy. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. They'll probably go running into protective custody or what have you. But there's just so much to cover in this case, guys. And I feel like I'm feeling you guys because I've not had a whole lot of time, so much going on around here. But please get the algorithm going. You don't have to, it doesn't cost you anything to sub, like, and share. But thank you all so much. I love y'all. Have a great weekend. I will be coming live tomorrow also. I want to try to late tonight. Not sure if I can, but we'll see. We'll see how late I get in. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see y'all soon.